Bernadette, what a galang. Ay, ay, ay. I am glad you asked about further perspectives on social norms and popular preconceptions. Focus on the ragamuffin, beggarman, something good to eat. Ragamuffin, noun, a poorly clothed, often dirty child, tags the qualification of being one of the least among us. Although, ironically, the status of the child is a prime indication of the overall health, or lack thereof, of our species and viability of its trajectory. The functionality of social governance has persistently ignored the more subtle implications of this premise in favor of economic and hedonistic largesse, even in the face of progressive, directly and indirectly associated complications, including economic, scientific exploitation, and systemic alienation of the ragamuffin adult. Parents alone do not dictate the condition of the ragamuffin. States and their economic partners directly influence the course of development and social attitude of children presented to their care. A principal example is the dissolution of critical family and inherent support structure, most remarkably an infant's deprivation of its mother's milk in favor of alternatives and synthetics, and attention by coercion of the mother into the workforce to produce synthetics between birth and autonomy, and thereafter actively supporting malnutrition through contrived deficiencies of fresh fruit and green leafy vegetables. All this spawned by pursuit of STEM advances, consequences of children's exposure to insidiously progressive higher concentrations of chemical pollution and unnatural byproducts, which foment increasingly significant and costly health professional intervention by age 14. Many children of humble circumstances enjoy healthier outcomes through heritage structure, breastfed, fresh food, innovative exercise, community participation, and legacy survival skills in juxtaposition to the diminishing capacities of their more cosmopolitan counterparts. This, in and of itself, also raises questions as to the concept of credentials and privilege being direct qualifiers of life skills and quality of life. Beggarman, noun, one who is unwanted, very poor, lives by begging, is a tag significantly representative of the adult who, constrained by discrimination, exploitation, lack of opportunities, or good circumstance, needs to seek sustenance without reciprocity beyond that of doing no harm or charity through the individual whim of others, while grasping at integrity by avoiding an additional tag of thief. The circumstances are akin to, if demonstrably less resourceful, tenacious, resilient, and determined than the ragamuffin. The status arguably lies in juxtaposition to the social parade of credentials, privilege, entitlement, and accomplishments, and effectively indicate, if not measure, civilized functionality or lack thereof in focus on excesses as opposed to the exercise of social capacity for fundamental communal participation, the fulcrum of justice and mercy at the very least, through sensitivity, kindness, and examples of practically structured philanthropy. A profound act of kindness to one or to another lies more in the gift of what can truly qualify as, rather than quantity or conceived popularity of something good to eat. In concert with the mantra, health is the principal wealth, and the maxim, an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure, it remains the single most progressive precursor to addressing every ill. Inevitably, a guiding factor becomes you give little when you give of your possession. It is when one gives of oneself that one truly gives. Clearly, wherever we structure the family unit or our global existential problems solutions based upon the needs of our ragamuffin class, we not only directly bear impact on our immediate state, but effectively engage an intergenerational reset trajectory. What are you willing to do for justice for the least among us? Justice, justice you shall pursue. Something good to eat.